guys, good morning. How are you doing, guys? I hope you are doing well, guys. Thank you for tuning in, thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing, guys. I am here, guys, to talk to us about saving, investing. How can you be able to beat this poverty as a young age, guys? I'm not saying that already nishaomoka, not yet, but I am working towards that, guys. Kama kuna kitu naogopa is poverty, guys. I fear poverty and I hate it like real. So guys, we have to really make sure you are beating this poverty by all means. So guys, today I want us to talk. Let me know if this helps you. Let me know if this encourages you, guys, because we really have to make sure that our generation is rich. My next generation is rich, guys. Even my grandchildren, great grandchildren, let them make sure. I want to make sure that my generation, everybody ameomoka, even if it's not now, but I know one day we shall be together somewhere else. Anyway, guys, on to today's topic. Guys, I want us to not most of the time we live, or I see us living a life that is not ours. Unaishi with a lot of spending that is not necessary. Unaishi with a lot of things that is not of you. You don't budget for your things. You are not doing budgeting. If there is someone who loves budgeting, it's me, guys. I have to budget for something. I don't like spending what I have not budgeted for. I have to budget it. I have to put it down on paper so that I make sure that I have already budgeted for it, so that I can maybe start working on it. I don't like impulse. I do impulse if it is necessary. Nimekuwa natafuta that thing for so long, then I get it. That is when I'll do impulse buying. But just once, no, because that really makes you spend unnecessarily, guys. So guys, how can you be able to spend in a wise way as a young person, as a single person, and be able to chase this poverty away? So guys, number one thing, let me look at this person. Make sure you budget everything, put it down on paper. Make sure that you have written down every single thing that you want to do during this particular period. Let's say this month I have budgeted, I want to let's say I'm earning 15,000. Let me say that I'm earning this 15,000. How can I be able to make sure that I am living within my means with this 15,000, without wababas, without sponios, without all other things, so that I can be able to depend on myself? Number one, this 15,000, I believe it is the cash that you get at this end month. Then I'm just saying, for example, number one, first thing, make sure you pay your tithe. 15,000 tithe, that is around 1,500 shillings. Make sure you pay your tithe, because just put in your mind that you are not giving the pastor, you're not giving the church, you are giving it back to God, the giver who gave you that money. So just put in your mind that I am giving it back to God who gave me this money. Don't put in your mind that napatia pasi ama napatia mtu fulani. No, just put it down that and tell yourself that I am doing this because I am giving this, because I'm giving it back to God who gave me the money, so that I honor him with my givings. But we have this, make sure if you're earning this 15,000, don't rent a house that is more than what you earn. No, I see people, mtu unaishi kwa nyumba ya 20k, 15k, and you are earning maybe 15,000 shillings. Surely, how can you be able to relate? How can you be able to do this? Honestly, it's not possible. You are earning 15,000. You are taking to schools that are even more than that. Even if you're expecting God to do a miracle, surely. Honestly, I believe in miracles. I believe in God, but live within that means. I'm saying maybe you are a single person. I'm talking to these single people that maybe you only have one child, maybe you don't have a child. What is it necessary for? Take your child in a school that you are sure mtoi hata fukuzwa school fees, because sometimes it is really torture to a child. Honestly, it's really torture. It's a big torture to a child. Take your child to a school when uko sure utamanage within even these 3 months. You can right now they go to school around 3 to 2 months. Split let's say if it is 10,000 school fees, or let's say it's below that, you can make sure find a school that is even below your salary, so that you can be able to split these 3 months. I can pay 3 or 2, so that by the time the school is closing, you have finished. Because it's not good to always close school with a lot of debts, because they always recur, because at the end of the day utakuja tu kulipa. you know, you can't, unless you want to transfer the child. You'll be transferring a child every time you have a fee balance. No, make sure that you split in between the 3 months. You pay kidogo 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 until you finish. It is allowed in those schools, but I believe I don't think there is a school that just wants you to pay everything at that particular moment. No. Number 2, you have done that, because I've said make sure your rent is below your salary. The school that you're taking your child is below your salary, because you understand yourself. Because the moment you put your life on a higher end, or in a high social standard, it means you have to look for babas. It means you have to do other things that will make sure that you are doing what, you are getting more money that you don't even know that will come from where. I'm assuming, even if it's a business, you know that by the end of this month you'll be earning 15,000 from that particular business. Okay guys, please ignore that person, ako job yake. So I'm the intruder here, so please ignore that guy that is doing his work there. So guys, that is my number 1 point. Make sure your spendings should not exceed what you earn. The moment your spendings exceed what you earn, it is when you will start looking for ways to get more money. Then after paying rent, you paid school fees. School fees, of course, you may split the 3 months or the 2 months. Rent, there is no way utalenga, because you have to, nyumba si yako, nyumba ni ya wenyewe, lipia nyumba. Then my other way is like shopping. Maybe it's you, your child, and then at least 2,000 or 3,000 shopping. Like, make sure you do a shopping that will push you throughout the month, than buying leo mafuta imeisha, you go and buy today, you buy tomorrow, after 2 days you buy. You know, that is more like spending a lot. But if you can be able to like buy, like, even if the 3 liter or 2 liters or 5 liters that can push you throughout the month, it is easy for you to manage within. Make sure you buy food yenye inakutosha between this month to that end month again, so that in between you can just jungle in and eat whatever is in the house and keep moving. Avoid eating in hotels. Avoid as much as possible, because hotels, they are more expensive. The less unaweza lipa kwa hoteli is like 50 shillings, and 50 shillings you can buy a lot. You can buy food and eat at least twice, like you can eat supper and lunch. That is, if you are alone and you have a child, you can eat twice. You know, you can even buy bread and eat bread twice, then you go to the hotel and eat, or can spend 100 unless it is necessary that you want to take your girlfriend out. But make sure you budget for that. I'm coming to my next point. Like, that is 2,000 or 3,000 that you spend. Then you'll be remaining with the like 5k. Let's say you put 2,000 for like fare. Sometimes you can walk in the evening, unless you are living in Nairobi where you can't avoid walking. Then you have to put like 2,000, 3,000 aside for your fare and your stuffs. Then make sure, as a girl, put aside some little money, like even 1,000 shillings for your hair, for your nails, and for your looking good. You know, make sure. Then you have like, you'll remain be like 2,000. Make sure you've saved even 500 shillings or 1,000 shillings for something like emergency come. Within the month you can get an emergency, someone is sick. But if you're sick, make sure you have an NHIF card, or maybe a medical card that can cater for your bills when you are sick. Ensure that you have a card. You have a medical card, or you have an NHIF card that will cater for your bills when you are sick, so that in between when I get sick, you can just walk to the hospital with your card and be treated, so that you don't have to spend extra money. But make sure you save like 500 or 1,000 shillings somewhere, so that you can be able to like buy something. Maybe within 2 or 3 months you want to buy, maybe you want to buy clothes, you want to buy shoes, for nice shoes. You can save for 2 months or 3 months. That is like 3k. If you save 1,000, 500, you have 15. You can buy nice clothes for yourself. Like, you don't have to buy a new cloth every month, like new shoe every month. You can be saving. In 3 months you have this 3k or 2k, and you buy yourself you buy yourself nice shoe, buy yourself something, and take yourself out always, guys. And if you're earning more than 15, I've always believed in investment. Like, you don't really have to save, because savings, okay, like, I know maybe it has interest at the end of the year, yes, but as it won't be as much as when you invest into a business or you do something that you are sure that it can bring money. As much as it can bring little money, at the end of the day you'll have your money. Like you don't have liquid money, you don't have like cash, but you have an asset. You have something that at least you know that I pumped my savings into that particular business, and you know that it will bring back someday. Even if right now it's not stable, it can always bring it back. So guys, avoid spending what you don't have. Make sure you are spending within your limit, you are spending within what you have. You just, so that you avoid unnecessary wababas, you avoid unnecessary depending on people. Be an independent person. You can only be an independent person if you are spending wisely. If you're spending wisely, like you don't have to go out every day like clubbing. You don't have to. You can bring the club into your house. Just buy yourself, if it is a must for you to drink, buy yourself your drink. Take it slowly. I know some people say that kwa nyumba haibambangi, like kama uko nje na guys, kama uko nje na mabeshte, you know, but sometimes it is good for you to be alone, just relaxing. Surely you don't have to go out there, you don't have to like go clubbing, because you spend a lot of money clubbing, and at the end month utakuwa na madeni like a lot. So by the time you're getting your salary, utakuwa unalipa tu madeni. So you end up like you don't even know you're working hard, but you're not enjoying the fruits of your labor, guys. You are not enjoying. Even if it's 50,000, even if it's how much, make sure you spend it wisely. Okay guys, I hope this has been educative. I hope it has been of help. Let me know, comment down here if you need any financial budgeting. Make sure you budget for your things. Don't just spend unnecessarily. Budget for it. Even if it's something that you want to, like maybe you're having a wedding, it's not necessary you do it right now. You take a loan, you do a wedding right now. Then I don't always see the sense of you taking a loan so that you can do a wedding. I know most people think that I'm stupid, but it is not necessary. You want to do your wedding in 2 years to come, start saving for it. Start saving for it like right now, up to that time that you want. You want 200k wedding, start saving for it right now. By the time it is getting to in 2 years, but because that is why it is very necessary when you're starting a relationship, start with a defined goal. What is the end goal of this relationship? The end goal of this relationship is marriage, and that is why you start saving, so that you can be able to do your wedding at the end of the day. Because when you start a relationship that does not have an end goal, that is when you don't even save. You just come up, oh, I want to do a wedding, oh please changia, oh please no. Plan yourself well. You can save for that. If you want to go for a holiday, guys, you don't have to take a loan for you to go for a holiday. You want to go for a holiday in December, start saving January. Little by little, start saving. By the time it is getting to December, even if it's 1,000, December you have 12k. You can go out, sherekea, not because umechukua loan ama mwomba mtu do, but because you saved for it, you planned for it. Great things are planned for, my dear ones. Plan for it and save for it, and live a life less of debts. Live a life less debt, and a life that is debtless. Au copy like uko tu sawa, you know. So guys, my dear ones, please budget for everything. Plan it. Make sure you always plan, budget for it. If you need an assistant, please hook me up. Look for me, guys. I will help you plan for your money. I will help you guys so that you can be able to spend your money wisely, guys. Otherwise, it's been your girl Cynthia. Please subscribe, please share. I love you all. Bye bye.